piggy bank to grow.
Well, making a shrewd investment is the soundest way I know. This way, please, prospects.
How do you do? It's Joey McScrooge. Yes, sir. So welcome to our first rendition of Singles Watch Wednesday. Yes, I know it's not Wednesday, it is Friday. But I had to record that video on Wednesday because I got all those packages in the mail of the first chapter booster boxes and booster box case and the trove. And I had to leave reviews for the sellers on eBay and Mercari. Thank you all to the people that sold me your first chapter booster boxes. You are real gems. But without further ado, we are going to get into Singles Watch Wednesday, where we go over some singles in the Lorcana trading card market. If you guys have any requests of what singles you want me to go over in the next week's episode, make sure you leave a comment down below letting me know which ones you want to go over. As of right now, I just pulled up a few enchanteds that we are going to go over, the near mint raw price and the PSA 10 price on eBay. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We upload 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Lorcana. Yes, sir. So let's get into it. We're starting it right. We're starting it big. Elsa, Spirit of the Winter Enchanted. Now, I believe on release, this was a $1,200 card raw. Now today you are looking at $854, which is still crazy for a card, but this is the OG chase card from a normal playset outside of your promos. And again, guys, let me know what cards you want me to cover. Again, this episode, I'm just covering some of the main chases from every single set. And again, $854 near mint, PSA 10 price. Lowest list from Taiwan, $1,500. I mean, I have no idea why it's in Taiwan, but it is in Taiwan. And you have 1,800, 1,700, 1,550, 16. So we'll say on average it's a $1,600 card in a PSA 10. And that's a 2x premium for the PSA slab. And I know a bunch of people in the Lorcana space, from what I've observed so far, is that people do like to grade with CGC and tag. Me personally, I like to only grade and buy graded cards from PSA. They are the OG, well, I guess you could say Beckett as well, but PSA is the most trusted, even though, you know, sometimes they do things that are kind of goofy. But if you go to a card show and you go try to sell your cards, vendors will definitely, PSA is the most liquid company right now. Next, from the first chapter, we have the Tinkerbell Giant Fairy Enchanted, sitting at $235. And on the year, it is down 14%. So, I mean, you're not buying at the all-time high. 234, 238, 235 raw. And the PSA 10 copy is 650, 600, 800 is way too high, 750 is way too high. But you can see on the buy it. So all of my eBay pulled up, I have buy it now. So right now, buy it now. You can buy it now today for $650. You guys have to understand that these cards are extremely rare and extremely scarce. Like, okay, the Elsa has 2,000 copies, but if there is any interest and demand for Lorcana later on in the future, which I do believe that there will be, even though right now it's like the bottom of the barrel right now for the hype for Lorcana, this is when we want to buy into Lorcana. I'm not telling you to buy into Lorcana. This is just what I'm doing personally. Next, we have Stitch, Carefree Surfer Enchanted from the first chapter. This is the rookie, I guess you could say, Stitch card from the main series sets of Lorcana. Down 15% on the year, 225, 227, 232. Only 20 listings on TCG Player today, which is crazy. If this was Pokemon, this would literally be way more expensive. And we go into the PSA 10s, 660, 777, 730, 605, 750, 1,000. Yeah, yikes. So lowest list, buy now, 660. Again, guys, these cards are extremely rare. Next, we have the Mickey Mouse Brave Little Prince Iconic from Fabled. Now, this is an introduction of a new rarity, the Iconic rarity, which has taken Lorcana by storm. And it is fetching a premium of $1,500 today. Now you can see that this card is different trajectory than every other card. up 13% on the month because this just came out. New rarity, extremely hyped, and there's only 5 listings. And the PSA 10 buy it now price is $6,250, which is absolutely absurd for a Lorcana card, and I believe the last sold was sold for $9,000, which is absolutely crazy. Next, we have Minnie Mouse Sweetheart Princess Iconic from Fabled as well. And now this is going for half the price, $800. It looks like people are not valuing Minnie the same way that they are valuing Mickey Mouse. The PSA 10, we have one at auction right now, $12.25, and that's it. Again, oh, you also have the iconic Mickey at $13.25 at auction right now, but again, you have 1 day left. This is probably going to go for 4x this price right here, and we will definitely indeed see another 1 day, 22 hours. Now, I see that the when I watch Cardboard Kingdom's video, he talks about how every single Mickey that's been graded so far has been a PSA 10, so that means the print quality is extremely good, and that is what you want to see from a trading card company. Next, we are going into Rise of the Floodborn Cinderella Ballroom Sensation. Near mint price at $193, so under $200. And, well, this chart looks kind of crazy, but it's only down 8% on the year. I mean, this price isn't even right, because you could buy them. It's way down, way under 8%. It's definitely an interesting time. This is definitely an accumulation phase for all of the first chapter and Rise of the Floodborn, the second set. These prices, this is when you want to be buying, when the charts are going down, not up. And then we go into the PSA 10 378. Now, I think this is a bad listing right here because you have 510, 750, 1000, 550. I would say it's in the $500 range. This 378, this is kind of scammy. I don't know, not for me. I definitely would not recommend purchasing this one right here. It just doesn't make sense. If anything is ever too good to be true, it most certainly probably is. Next, we have Robin Hood, Champion of Sherwood, Enchanted from Into the Inklands, the most expensive card in that set, sitting at $135 today, down 16% on the year. All of these are pickups, and you see here there's only a $130 premium on the PSA 10. You can even buy one at $240, $243. This is a different one from Shimmering Skies, $225 in a PSA 10. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, again, look, there's not a lot of copies on the internet. Next, Scrooge McDuck, the mascot of this channel, richest duck in the world, Enchanted, sitting at $40 today. 23 listings, 36 copies on the market of TCG Player, and I do have a PSA 10 version of this card coming to the house. I had to buy it, and lowest you can get now is $200. This is the price I paid for it as well right here, $200. There was 2 copies on... Oh, this is a CGC. So, okay, you can buy this one here from Canada, PSA 10, $200. This is the same price I got it for as well. Then you have $260, $399. Then you $250, $189, but that's Japanese, and that's it. That's all the copies. That's all the copies on eBay. Next, Ariel, Sonic Warrior Enchanted from Ursula's Return, sitting at $100, down 37%. So if you do want this chase card, when cards are down or any sealed product is down 37%, that is a great time to buy it. That's what I did with my first chapter booster boxes. I saw that the prices collapsed down to $220 and it was down 40%. I pulled the trigger. That was the time for me to start accumulating. One Stop Lorcana, 57 sales, 100%, $100. Then 110, 110, 110, 113, 115. The PSA 10 price, $800 is too high, $1,200 way too high. 419 right there, 400, 360, 400, 400, 185. This is a PSA 9, so yeah, about 400 to 450. You could pick one up today for 360, which is honestly not a bad deal compared to where everything else is at. Next, Mufasa, Ruler of Pride Rock Enchanted. Now, I did watch Digital Ink go over his collection yesterday, and I can't lie, all of these enchanteds look extremely good, especially in a PSA 10 slab. And if you have conviction and you think that Lorcana is going to get any sort of traction, any sort of hype down the line, well, you're going to want to have these chase cards in a PSA 10 because they will be extremely valuable then. 177 today, down 33% on the year. Crazy work. People are fire selling. 525 in a PSA 10, 500 in a PSA 10, 533, 525, 650. So lowest today you can buy it, $500. That's like, guys, I don't think you understand how actual rare and limited that these cards are right here. Next, Tiana Restaurant Owner from Azurite Sea, Enchanted 125. Now, I believe that this is playable. I think I've watched a bunch of different people talk about how this Tiana is playable right now. It was even down to $68. So on the month, it's up 30%, but on the year, it's down 40%. So it had to be down like 50+% at one point. But again, this is the chase card of Azurite Sea. I don't know if that's from the playability or not, but in a PSA 10, look, 225, 220. So if you actually like this card, it is not that much of a premium compared. Well, this is actually from a 0% seller, so I don't know. I personally wouldn't buy from that. I would go for this. 494, 100% positive seller, or even 229 in the PSA vault. But yeah, I would stay away from 0% sellers, and with 0 sales, that's just not something I would do personally. Next, we have Tamatoa, Happy as a Clam, Enchanted, down 11%. It looks like this Arcasia's Island came out in March, or somewhere in March, April area, and we're down 11%, 218. And 575 in a PSA 10. There aren't that many copies. 475 in a PSA 10. 260 and a 9. So, yep, that is your chase card from Arcasia's Island. Next, we have Into the Unknown Enchanted, and we are featuring an Elsa on the card. So, of course, this is going to be the chase card of Reign of Jafar, up 30% on the year. Now, this is trending up as well, just like the iconic Mickey and iconic, well, not the iconic Minnie. The iconic Mickey is trending up. Minnie, not so much. Under $300 today. And the PSA 10 price, $900, $800, $835. And that is it. That's all on the market because Reign of Jafar is very new, so there aren't that many. It is extremely hard to pull iconics. So that is going to do it. I guess we can pull up something else from Fable. Let's do Dumbo. Let's do Dumbo since that's a playable card as well. On the year, up 6%. Looks like it peaked out around 382. And now we are sitting around 321, 321, 321. So, if you guys enjoyed the first edition of Lorcana Singles Watch Wednesday, make sure you leave a like on the video. Again, guys, comment down below what cards you want to see me go over. I will gladly go over them next week in Lorcana Single Watch Wednesday. I do hope that you guys are having a great day today, and I will see you guys on Monday.